Hi everyone, I am here to do a unboxing with you. This will only be available for about the next 8 hours, so I encourage you to go ahead and just watch it. Grab a piece of paper. I'm just going to give you a quick second to grab a piece of paper and a pen because I'm going to be bringing up a couple other oils that are outside of the kit that go really well with some of the oils that you just got. Which I know that probably sounds crazy because you're probably a little overwhelmed just with your kit. So don't stress though. I'm here to walk you through it and make it super, super easy for you. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper and we're going to get started in just a second. All right. So you got your kit in the mail and you are all excited, but you're a little overwhelmed. I'm sure you have the desire to just keep it all boxed up and put it over in the corner and just, look at it because it's a really pretty box. Don't do that. Open it up. Let's get these oils out. The first thing I always tell people is open up your kit of oils and open up your diffuser and get them going. Get them in your hands, get them sitting out in different areas of your house. I'm going to go over with each oil where I usually keep the oils. And so that's going to kind of help you, get an idea just to get you started. So when you first open up your kit, you have this lovely display of these 10 oils. And then when you open up this tab, go underneath here, you have your 11th oil, which is our Stress Away. And then you also have a roller ball with a lid. Literally, when you go to put this on, just unscrew the top of this, pop out the little plastic part, stick your roller on top of it, and then you're just going to take your cap and twist it on, okay? You don't have to try to force it in. It's really super simple. So go ahead and do that. The next thing that's in this bottom part is our samples of Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is absolutely amazing. It is jam-packed full of antioxidants. It's made with what's called the wolfberry. It literally tastes like highly concentrated juice. It's kind of tart, not as tart as cranberry juice, a little bit sweet. So good for your body. I know of so many people who have actually replaced their daily coffee intake just with 1 ounce of Ningxia. You guys get 4 ounces in your kit. So pop them right in the refrigerator. And for the next 4 days, start taking an ounce a day and just see how you feel. The other thing, you get 2 other little goodies down here. You get some sample packs. You guys get Peace and Calming in here. Peace and Calming is like one of my favorite oils for sleeping. So you get Peace and Calming. You get lavender, peppermint, and lemon. So these are great. I would keep the Peace and Calming for yourself because that's not in your kit. And then give away the lavender and lemon and peppermint. Share the love. Another really cool way to share your oils is you get these little vials. Put a few drops of an oil in here. 10 drops or so, and then take one of these cards. Each one of these cards, I'm not going to open up the packet right now, but each one of these, like there's a lavender one, there's a frankincense one, so they all correlate. There's a little hole right here. Pop out that hole, it's perforated, and then literally you just unscrew your little vial, stick the bottom in, put the top on, screw it on, and hand it to somebody. It gives them information, what the oil can be used for. An awesome way to share your oils. You're going to start using these oils and realizing, so-and-so is having issues with sleeping, or, my grandma's memory is starting to just, it's just not the way that it used to be. I'd really like her to be taking frankincense every day. Grandma, here's a vial of frankincense. Start putting it on the roof of your mouth every day. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It's going to be so amazing. So that's a really good way to share your oils. The other thing that is in here, just a little info packet. This literally it tells you a little bit more about the company. I love it. It has a lot of good information. Talks about where our farms are located and so on. So that is our box. Once I take the oils out, I recommend keeping them out. Don't put them back in your box and stick your box in a corner. Get your oils out and start using them. Like I said, as we go through, we're just going to touch on each oil real super quick. But as we do that, I'm going to kind of tell you where I keep them in my house. The last thing I'm just going to go over real quick is your diffuser. We've got the Dewdrop diffuser here. Super awesome diffuser. It's also a humidifier, which is great. So literally to use the dewdrop diffuser, you just pull off this lid, you pull off this lid, fill it up with water. There's a little like red tube in there. You just fill it up to that line and then pop the lid back on. And then you pop this lid back on and it locks into place. When you press the button once, it turns on and starts diffusing, but there's a light. When you press it again, the light goes off. So it's pretty awesome. And then again, you know, with it being a humidifier as well, you're getting some of those vapors, which is great, especially, you know, during the winter months and stuff like that with, you know, the humidity not being what it usually is in the summer here if you're in Michigan. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to go ahead and jump in to our oils. I am going to start with tea tree. And I'm also going to use my, I have a reference guide app on here. And I highly, highly, highly recommend either this reference guide or if you would prefer, I use both because I absolutely love my pocket reference, which is the spiral bound reference. And then also, once you really start to want to dig in, this is the desk reference. I literally keep this on my desk because I absolutely love it. And you can literally go through, it has different tabs, you know, that talks about like the body and different oils, a lot of the science. So this is a great reference as well. A lot of chiropractors, dentists, different doctors who incorporate oils into their office will have one of those on hand. So, but just to keep it real simple, I'm gonna go ahead and use this little reference here. Whenever someone sends me a text message or calls me on the phone and is like, I'm having trouble with this, or, you know, my daughter's friend is, you know, having stomach issues or this or that, I always, if I don't know the answer, which oil to use, I always reference this. So highly, highly recommend that. So let me just keep this on just so we can use it if need be. So the first oil I'm going to talk about real quick is tea tree. Tea tree is a really, really good oil for a lot of skin issues, any sort of infection, cold sores, chicken pox. People have made sprays with like distilled water and tea tree for chicken pox. Any sort of like a lice situation, anything where you're trying to kind of like kill bacteria or germs or virus, tea tree is great for that. Skin issues, acne, awesome for anything like that. It's also really good. A lot of people will use it in their deodorant. An oil that goes along really well with tea tree is patchouli, which that's typically the oil that people kind of associate with like hippies and the 70s. But patchouli and tea tree together in a deodorant are absolutely amazing. And let's just go ahead and plug in patchouli in here because, you know, we want to know a little bit more about patchouli and what that's good for. Patchouli is anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antifungal, really good for allergies and skin issues. It's a bug repellent, so that's awesome. Really good for any sort of like bite, bug bite, really good for wrinkles, good for your skin. So those two together, patchouli, go ahead and write that down. That's a really good oil that you can blend with tea tree. The next oil that we have is lemon. Lemon is absolutely awesome for sipping in your water. I keep lemon in my kitchen. So I always like to have lemon like right by where I pour my water because I'm putting a drop or two. I probably have 5 lemons in my house. I have it in my bathroom. I have it right by each diffuser, really good for diffusing. And then also really good to sip on. Awesome for congestion, rubbing on the bridge of your nose. Lemon is great. A really good oil that goes along with lemon is grapefruit. Grapefruit, lemon, and peppermint are an awesome combo just to kind of jumpstart weight loss, appetite curbing, and again, just it's like a detox. Like as I'm sipping on my lemon water all day, I'm like, wow, I'm like detoxing my body. It's awesome. So lemon is really, really good to sip on. Frankincense. Frankincense is an awesome oil So many uses. Frankincense has just some amazing constituents in it. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It's really good for your brain, for memory issues, for focus, for concentration. Really good for your skin. Really, it has boswellia in it. Really, really good for wrinkles and skin issues. The face cream that I have, I make it with frankincense, myrrh, and copaiba. Myrrh is another really, really amazing precious oil. It's no surprise that frankincense and myrrh were presented as gifts to royalty, Jesus. A lot of connotations to frankincense and myrrh in historical documents, in the Bible, so on and so forth. So frankincense is absolutely amazing. I like to keep my frankincense in my bathroom because usually I'm adding it to like a cream. I'm putting it on my body at nighttime if I'm just, my brain is going crazy. I have, you know, a million things going on. I'm rubbing it on the back of my neck just to kind of like help myself, you know, calm down and focus, you know, get that into my bloodstream. You know, speaking of different ways to get the oils into your body, there's three main ways. One is topical, and that's just applying it onto your skin. One is diffusing, so, you know, going back to our diffuser. And then the last way is ingesting. So some of the oils, frankincense is one of them, you're able to actually ingest them. So you can stick them in your mouth, you know, stick it on your thumb, roof of your mouth. You can put it in a capsule, just like our lemon. You can sip it in some water. So three different ways to get them into your body. So, you know, you can use a carrier. You don't necessarily have to. I typically use a carrier oil when I'm applying the oils to my kids. It doesn't make the oil more strong or less strong. It just does exactly that. It spreads it out, slows the absorption. You know, kids are smaller. Their bloodstream is smaller. It doesn't have to go as far. So, you know, why not let it get in there a little bit slower? Peppermint. Peppermint is an actual like digestant. It's really, really good for any sort of digestive issues. Digest is another oil. It typically comes in the kit. Tea tree is the oil that will replace any of the oils if they're out of stock. So tea tree is amazing. I'm so glad that they use this one to replace oils. But digest is another really good oil. When digest comes back into stock, you guys, all I can say is stock up as much as you can. I believe that they're limiting digest to 1 order per month. Don't quote me on that, but definitely stock up. But you know what? Even if digest isn't available, I'm telling you, peppermint mixed with ginger, absolutely amazing for any sort of digestive issues. You can make your own roller. You can put you know, some grapeseed oil or avocado oil, peppermint and ginger in a roller, shake it up and rub it on your stomach when you're having issues. Sipping on peppermint water, amazing for any sort of like nausea, you know, any sort of like flu. Peppermint is also really good for headaches and for fevers. So those are two things that I always use peppermint for. Thieves, just amazing for cellular wellness, immune boosting. I'm rubbing it on the bottoms of my feet. All of my thieves are either by my diffuser or on my side table, because as I go to sleep at nighttime, I want to be putting this on the bottom of my feet. I want to know that it is going into my bloodstream, penetrating my cellular walls, getting in there, restoring my cells, helping my immune system to fight whatever it is that I could be coming down with, and who knows what that might be. And I'm diffusing the heck out of this, especially this time of year. Thieves is amazing for diffusing. Two other things that I would highly recommend to go along with thieves. ImmuPro is another oil blend that has oregano. It's so good for your immune system. So ImmuPro, I highly recommend. Just oregano on its own, oregano and thieves together are just like one of the most natural antibiotics known to man. Amazing. The Thieves Cleaner, our Thieves Cleaner is awesome. That was probably like, I think on my second Essential Rewards order, I used the Thieves Cleaner. And I'm sorry, excuse me for 1 second. My dog. The Thieves Cleaner is absolutely amazing. So I was making my own cleaner with the Thieves for a while, and I just decided, you know what, I need to just get the Thieves Cleaner, and it's amazing. So can't recommend that enough. Panaway is the next oil. I get Panaway out, and again, I'm keeping this by my bedside because I'm using it at nighttime after a long day. If I worked out that day, whatever it might have been, if I was holding my baby all day, when I lay down in bed and I have a sore neck or a sore back, or when I wake up in the morning and, you know, I slept on my neck wrong or whatever it might be, Panaway is awesome to just rub in that area. Deep Relief is another really good roller that I will use with Panaway. So, you know, I'm using any combination of those ones. RC is great for respiratory congestion. It contains 3 different blends of eucalyptus. So I would say even eucalyptus on its own mixed with RC is going to be really good for any sort of like asthma, allergy, breathing issues, any respiratory issues that you might have. You know, RC along with eucalyptus are going to be great. Yeah, you found the Ningxia Red. So when you get a full bottle of the Ningxia, this is what it looks like. Do you love your Ningxia? All right, Mama's almost done. The other one that I was going to say along with RC, jot this one down on your list, is it's a roller called Breathe Again. And Breathe Again is just amazing. Just opens up those breathing passages, especially like this time of year. It just starts to get stuffy inside. We're inside a lot more. Breathe Again is great. RC is good to make a chest rub. And honestly, when you get these oils, like just add your thieves to some coconut oil, put it in a little jar and stick it on your bedside, stick it on your kids' bedside. I'm rubbing it on the bottoms of their feet all the time just to like help boost their immune system. So highly recommend that. The next oil, Copaiba. Copaiba is another really good oil for like seasonal discomfort. It is just insanely anti-inflammatory. So this is really, really good. I always say like for athletes, or, you know, even anyone who is, you know, New Year's is coming. We're going to all probably get back to the gym. We're all going to suddenly turn into athletes in January. So we all need Copaiba in our lives. Copaiba is just really, really good for any sort of inflammation. So we have what's called Cool Azul Sports Gel. There's also Cool Azul Oil. That stuff is insane. The sports gel is just like ridiculous. But the oil, if you mix Copaiba with any oil, it magnifies the results of that oil. It magnifies the constituents in that oil. So get yourself a bottle of Cool Azul, A-Z-U-L, and add Copaiba to it. Mix those two together and put them with a little bit of coconut oil. Unbelievable. Okay, purification. Purification is the next one. Purification is super, super good for any sort of like smells. I'm diffusing it in my kitchen and bathroom all the time. Purification is also really good for a bug spray. An oil that I would recommend to go along with purification would be carrot seed oil, which sounds kind of weird, but carrot seed oil, purification, that's what I made my bug spray out of this summer, and it's also a sunscreen. So purification has citronella in it. Bugs hate citronella, and carrot seed oil actually has the highest SPF out of all of the essential oils. So I am going to recommend, though, if you are going to plan to make your own sunscreen, that you go ahead and order your carrot seed oil like now, because it will go out of stock like in April. People get really, really excited about making their own sunscreen for the summer. So carrot seed oil, awesome one to go along with purification. Lavender is our last oil, and lavender is absolutely amazing for like 10 million things. We call it the Swiss Army knife of oils. It literally, it's good for your skin. It's good for sleeping. A couple of the oils that I want to add to lavender for sleeping. I have an 11-month-old who is not a huge fan of sleep. So I have definitely had to pull out my full arsenal of sleeping oils to use with him. And I have found, so I'm just going to list a few. I have found, these are not specific to him, but these are just oils that have been really successful for all of us for sleeping. I want you to go ahead and go on out and see Daddy for a minute, and Mommy is almost done, okay? And then we'll go ahead and talk. So let me list them. Cedarwood, amazing. The Tranquil Roller, amazing. Dream Catcher, that one we mostly diffuse. There's an oil, there's a combination of oils called Deep Relaxation, and it's a massage oil that is just really, really awesome to put on the bottoms of your feet before bed. Cedarwood, I can't remember if I said cedarwood. And then I think there's one more. Oh, Rudalava. It's a combination. Those are the ones that I've used for sleep. Let me just tell you real quick, when you have kids, when you have babies, their body chemistry is changing like literally every day. When they're cutting a tooth, their body chemistry changes. When they have a growth spurt, if they get the teeniest, tiniest little bug. So don't give up, especially for babies and kids. If you're like, yeah, you know what, I've tried Peace and Calming and it just does nothing. Peace and Calming worked like a charm for my baby from the time he was like, I don't know, 4 weeks old until he was like 3 months old. And then after that, forget it. Peace and Calming did not faze him. That's when I started diffusing, Valor and lavender together. Started diffusing those, worked wonders for him. The other cool thing about this pocket reference is what I recommend that you do. We have a program, it's so amazing. It's called Essential Rewards. When you go to reorder, there's 2 ways to reorder. You can just log into your account and use your discount, and you can do a quick order. So that's the basic way to reorder. The second way to reorder is we have what's called Essential Rewards. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you've heard of Door-to-Door Organics or Blue Apron, or the clothing one is called Stitch Fix, where literally you pick what you want and you get this like customized box delivered every single month. And that is what Essential Rewards is. You literally get to choose whatever you want in your box, and you can choose when it comes. It's based on a 50 PV order, so it's around $50. It's free to join, it's free to stop. The best part about it is that you are accumulating points. So when I knew that my little guy was having sleep issues, I was like, you know, I really want to try Valor. Well, when I made my second order, I logged on, I signed up for Essential Rewards, I ordered Valor, I ordered Peace and Calming, and I think I ordered the Thieves Cleaner because those were like the 3 things that I knew I wanted. I got them, but I also got like 6 or 7 points. You get 10% back in points for the first 6 months. Then you get 15%, then you get 20%. So literally whatever I'm ordering, I'm getting back in points, a percentage of that. So for me, it was like a no-brainer because we're starting to incorporate like all of the cleaning product, Thieves, but the whole Thieves line, Thieves toothpaste, Thieves fruit and veggie wash, the dishwasher detergent, the laundry soap, hand soap. I'm replacing chemicals with plants. And if it's antibacterial and antiviral and it's doing the same thing as a plant, yet I can spray down high chair trays and spray down the floor and not worry if, you know, the kids happen to get a hold of the spray bottle, it's amazing for me. Just knowing that I'm controlling the environment that I can control is huge. So it has just made sense for me. And it's exciting. Like I get to pick out what I want every month. I get a list. I have a list going every single month. And it just takes the guesswork out of, you know, what I'm ordering. It just makes it so simple. And no, you know, when I get to cash in my Essential Rewards points, you can cash them in whenever you want. It's just awesome because I'm like, okay, awesome. After 3 months, now I get to make this order that's basically free. So it's really, really cool. I highly recommend Essential Rewards. Getting back to this though, if you have, you know, issues, if you know that, you know, you yourself, I really struggle with, I really struggle with, all the ones I'm reading are kind of funny, like laxative, lice, ligaments. I don't think any of us really struggle with that. Let's say, you know, you struggle with memory, or your mom is going through menopause, or you're going through menopause, or you had a miscarriage, or you struggle with sleep or with nausea, with negativity, whatever it might be. This is what I did. I literally kind of just went through, just in my spare time when I would normally be like checking Facebook or something. I just would, kind of browse through here and be like, yeah, I know so-and-so who, struggles from that. Or yeah, I really would like to deal with pain in a different way. So let's just look up pain, you look up pain. Okay, so here are some of the oils that they recommend. Pan Away, Relieve It, Deep Relief, Lavender, Eucalyptus. Awesome. So then I go ahead and scroll down and I see, okay, well, what kind of combinations do they do? What kind of pain are we talking about? Chronic pain, general pain, growing pains. My 4-year-old, he is constantly, that's why he was whining a couple minutes ago. My legs hurt, my legs hurt. He's having growing pains. It's just, it comes with the territory. So you look right here and it says massage with wintergreen, cypress, or peppermint. Apply Pan Away or Deep Relief. So there's just so many different things that you can use for so many different issues. And I know it seems overwhelming. And a lot of people are like, I'm not even going to use my kit oils. Trust me, you will. And once you start using them, and it's baby steps. You start replacing, this with this. When you get a headache, you don't run for the Motrin. You try the peppermint first. When you're congested, you rub a little bit of lemon on the bridge of your nose. Like I mentioned with the lemon water, it is such a detox. It's so good for your internal organs. This time of year for your kidneys and liver, we're probably eating double the amount of sugar that we normally eat. We're drinking more alcohol. We're not getting as much sleep. Even the food we're eating is not the normal food that we're used to. I'm talking about the holidays here. So, rubbing some lemon, making a roller with lemon oil. Juvaflex is another one that's amazing for liver support. Our livers are literally detoxifying our whole body. It's like a filtration system. It's our filter. So we have to give it as much support as we can. So knowing that, we can go back to the basics and, start using oils for things that we might normally, reach for medicine for is just awesome to me. So all that to say, I know it's a lot of information. Get your oils out, get them in your house in areas that you will see them and use them. Make rollers for your kids. You can go on Amazon and buy a set of rollers. Young Living sells the roller tops. Make rollers for your kids. Get them in the habit of using their oils at nighttime when they're congested. Have them rub the RC mixed with coconut oil on their chest. When they come down with a cold, my little guy's like, I need my thieves. Mommy, I need peppermint. My tummy's upset. I want to raise my family with the mindset of let's try the natural remedy first before we have to jump to something stronger. So some of you may or may not have gotten this starter kit challenge. This is awesome because it literally goes through the first 10 days. Get this out and use this. If you didn't get it, I have it available on my customer group. So use this, look at it. Day 1, unwind. It tells you how you can add lavender to your water, how you can diffuse with stress away. Day 2, talking about lemon. Day 3, talking a lot about peppermint. Day 4, talking about health and wellness with thieves and purification. Day 5, talking a lot about like sore muscles. So it just really kind of walks you through how realistically you could start incorporating oils virtually every day. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope that most of you have a chance to watch this. I'll be doing another permanent unboxing video, but we are here for you. I'm here for you. I know all of you are part of my customer group. Your enroller is there for you. Please let us know how we can help. We would love to see, everyone confident in reordering, getting on Essential Rewards, earning those points. We're here to help you. So please let us know. It's the least we can do. You have decided to jump into Young Living. You bought your starter kit. You're starting this journey. We just want to come up alongside of you and help you because I was the type who it probably took me 4 months before I really started to get into oils. So I want you to not waste time. I want you to just be able to jump right in and feel comfortable. So let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to comment below this video. Again, I said it will be available for the next 8 hours. So feel free to comment below if you have any questions, and I will be avidly watching throughout the rest of the evening tonight. So, okay, well, take care, and I hope everyone gets using those oils.